Welcome to Amber's Twinflame Union Tarot. So I'm going to do something a little bit different for you guys today. I've been feeling the urge to do a reading on 3D people, basically, and how the twins can kind of navigate those kind of situations. Now, first of all, if there's 3D people involved in your situation with your counterpart, I've got two methods of advice. Come away from all social media and ideally delete it. Secondly, cut people off, ignore them. If you see somebody in the street, say hi, nothing else. And, you know, you can say things like, you're busy, you've got to get on. Do not allow yourself to be around people that do not make you feel good. It's like when I'm in certain situations, I just turn around and say, sorry, haven't really got time, got things to do, and I make my excuses and I fuck off. So, I'm not saying you have to literally tell people to fuck off, but it depends on the situation, because if somebody is being particularly I don't want to use the word irritating, intrusive, shall we say. For example, let's say that you're just trying to do your shit, you're trying to do your work, you're seeing progress and changes in your life, and these 3D people are kind of popping up and annoying you. Sometimes fuck off is the best way, from my experience. You know, certain people, they take a fuck off seriously. So it's a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, you don't need to comment saying it doesn't resonate for you, because it's a general reading. All that means is it's simply not your reading. Now, am I going to have to put this in bold capital letters to make people get it? I'm going to have to review my descriptions, because that needs to be in there. It might be in there, but honestly, at this moment in time, guys, I don't know. So let's go on with this little reading. Hopefully it won't be too long. I bought myself a treat today. Gluten-free. I got a thing about salted caramel lately. It says it's gluten and dairy free and vegan, which makes me slightly apprehensive, because most vegan food tastes like rubbish. But hopefully, oh my goodness. Ambition. Oh, fairy tale oracle, guys. I really love these cards. Symbolism is amazing. So, words. So I feel like words are being exchanged. And these are very, I kind of want to say materialistic, ungrounded people. Yeah. There is balance needed here. It's like, Christ. See, this is coming up for your person. I feel like they're a very ambivalent type. Like, how can I explain that in an easy way? See, I know what it means, but I need to, because some of you don't understand the big words, and that's perfectly fine. Your person's got very mixed ideas towards these people, okay? And they're trying to do their own thing. They're trying to disconnect. I'm feeling like they understand the reality of what's going on here. And they're trying to I'm hearing they're trying to pull away, but with this sister love card, they're worried that you might be too connected. And they're hoping and praying, pardon that expression because I don't believe in God, that you are going to walk away and that you see the deception and that this is just a rite. This is just a process for you guys, because they want you to walk away as well. You know, at the end of the day, your person sees through the bullshit, you know, promises, and they've had to go off on their own, so to speak. And they feel like these are very deceitful, dishonest. I'm hearing liars. Okay, so your person is wanting you to trust in them as they trust in you, but trust that you can walk away from these people, because it is a choice at the end of the day. And, you know, they want you to have trust in yourself as well, I'm hearing. So maybe, is there a codependency issue coming up here? Your person is very protective, okay? I did a karmic reading yesterday, guys. I don't intend to do that kind of reading. But as I got halfway through, I realised that needed to come out. Somebody needed to hear that their divine masculine was literally protecting them. So in those kind of scenarios, I will allow it. Because my thinking was, well, if it wasn't supposed to be uploaded, something would have gone wrong and YouTube would have deleted the video, like's happened. And that's happened a few times. So it must have been a reason for it. Again, your person sees through the illusions. They see through the deceptions. And they're coming into their own freedom. So this is very powerful, guys. I just saw 7-11. For those of you that connect with that. I'm going to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Oh, straight away, we've got Beauty. That just stepped out at me. Your person wants to remind you that you're beautiful, I'm hearing. So that's really cool. Yeah, they want the freedom to be alone with you so they can engage in some kinky fuckery. What I'm hearing straight off the bat is they want you guys just to be you guys. Nobody else involved. Nobody else knowing what you guys are doing. Although there is the idea that they want to stand up for you in the public, to the community, but they don't want people knowing every single detail about you guys because they want to keep you to themselves. Again, protection. And we've also got 6, which is the Lovers, okay? Your person is extremely... Oh, guys. Things are going to be heating up for some of you. Because their pleasure is being around you. And yes, again, kinky fuckery. You know, totem polling. Whatever term you want to use. A totem polling. How can I explain totem polling? Well, your person surrendered. So that's totem polling. So that's when you call in your divine masculine in the 5D, ask them to channel for your tarot reading, and basically, if they refuse to channel, this is the part that I made up. You stick a pole up their arse. You know, it's completely an inside joke, guys. It's completely a bit of fun. It's a bit of banter. Your person is very grateful to you. And they've accepted a lot of things. I just saw acceptance. Oh. And the attraction between you guys is on fire, literally. Almost. Again, they want you to see your beauty. Like they are more and more drawn to you every time they see you, I'm hearing here. So this is for people that the divine masculine is able to view you in a physical way. He's been watching you, okay? And he's noticing that there's changes with you, which is really cool. For some of you, there is a limit on the growth. Maybe you feel like you're at a standstill, and he's noticed that. But he's also seeing the abundance come in your life as well as his own. Because I feel like he's abundant in himself because he's got his focus on you. And abundance doesn't always have to be material, guys. It can be feeling rich in yourself, feeling, how can I put it? Feeling that like you're limitless, like you can do anything, like you are supported by the universe, that kind of abundance. Because it's not always physical money, you know, although money is nice, don't get me wrong. But he's learned a lot from this situation, and he's ascended, look, 22. So let's pull out the bad boys. Gilded Reverie. I feel like the Burning Bridges card is going to come out, just to pre-warn you guys. Sorry, my cards are upside down. I don't know why they're upside down. They must have been put in the wrong way when I last used them. So I'm just going to quickly sort this out. Because we really don't want them coming out that way unless they are meant to. Okay, so let's see. Straight away, the wishing well, and it looks like the apology, flowers. So there is this desire to send you a gift because, again, he's leveled up. And he's wishing for this while keeping an eye on you, okay? That's spying again. He's very much in his feelings right now. And he feels so lucky and blessed. And he wants the community to know something to do with the moon cycles here. That negative person is no longer in his life. And that he won't tolerate. You know, he's not being stagnant anymore. He's saying what he feels, and he's cracking the whip. I feel like he's telling them straight, look, that person isn't in my life. Please don't talk about me to that person. Or maybe he's called some people out as well. Because I'm seeing here he's really taking control. Again, kind of mirroring yesterday. You know, taking the mask off. He knows who the snakes are, all right? And he's riding his own horse. Something to do with timing here as well. Maybe he feels like he's wasted a lot of time. What is she doing? What are you doing? Fair enough, Maleficent. And for some of them, they do feel really guilty. So that's interesting. Oh. You know, they are aware that people have tried to come between you guys. You know, this masculine is not stupid. He knows there is a connection. He's had to push through the dark clouds and burn some bridges. I told you it was going to come out. because he knows there's back and forth. This is gossip, conversations occurring between people that he's got rid of. And I'm also seeing belief systems here. So maybe the 3D people are stuck in belief systems. And he's just like, no, I'm not having it. He's coming out of it. You know, I feel like with this, he's put his foot down and he's saying, no, not having it. So I want to get some advice cards for the Divine Feminine, because obviously you guys, some of you do have mutual people between your counterpart. And, you know, I want to give you guys some kind of advice. Oh, guys, you might hate me for this. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So some of you are going to have to cut these people out. You know, some people, I've been seeing conversations going on in my Discord today, which I'll put the link in the description. You're more than welcome to join if you want to. And, you know, still speaking to these people, still allowing them in your life, that's not helping your growth. If there's people you're not supposed to be around, you need to cut them out. You know, you can't be middle ground. I think Sophia's going to do a video about that. And when she does, I'll share it. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your heart. What is she doing? Oh, she's going nuts over her own tail. I want to see if she'll do it. Nope. As soon as I started pointing it at her, she stopped. Yeah. Very convincing, Maleficent. Life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed change for you. And you are being supported each step of the way. Now, I don't believe in God, guys, so I don't go into that stuff. Healthy communication in relationships, heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understand and be understood. So what this is saying, guys, is you are going to have kind of an aha moment and you're going to communicate your truth. Now, it's important to be in your truth because your life purpose, trust the signs, okay, is all about when you stand in your truth, you come more and more into your divinity, into your purpose, and it helps you ascend. So it's really important. Look, it came out twice, which is brilliant. Forgiveness heals. So you can release the anger and resentment, but that doesn't mean you have to allow people into your life. You can forgive them. You can forgive them without saying it to them in person or physical, but you can subconsciously choose, make a choice, make a conscious choice to release it, and you don't have to allow that person back into your life because you are in your divine power. Look, replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. You will empower yourself when you say, no, I'm not tolerating that. And look, there's me. Take a deep breath and on the exhale, release this situation to the divine for healing and answers. Again, guys, I don't believe in God. So it is what it is. Unconventionality. This came out yesterday. Your unique qualities are an important part of your purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. So you might feel very isolated from people because you're on this twin flame journey, but You see, you're not meant to be fitting in with the mundane. You're not meant to be boring and normal and all that stuff. You're supposed to be in your truth, in your purpose, doing what you want. You know, you don't have to conform to the 3D reality. You don't have to do what society dictates you to do. You don't have to, guys. That's it. And it's very important to be aware of that. Revelations have been coming to your person. Some people make me laugh. And they are really taking the steps that they need. They are brave. They are courageous. Oh, there's a little bit of confrontational energy coming up here. So your person might be standing in their truth, but they could be a little bit forceful, but that's okay. Because I feel like some of these people are a bit greedy, financially obsessed, money orientated, shall we say. And your person is like, no, not having it. Like the masculines in this collective group that I'm reading for, they are not tolerating any shit. And I might put that in the title, actually. I'm going to have to think of a way around it. Yeah. They are hoping that you are aware of these things as they are. Again. Because they're coming into their gifts. You know, it's not just the feminines that are spiritual. It's the masculines as well. You know, my masculine is very perceptive. He is very psychic. And a lot of other things that I won't go into. Because I don't want to disrespect his privacy, to be honest. They've gone through a transformation. Very powerful, profound energy coming up here. And they understand that at one point, you know, they were obsessed with you. They're happily admitting it. And they understand their duty now. And I feel like they've been reminded by the divine that they sacrificed you at one point. Because they were too busy battling themselves, battling things around them. And they should have just taken the courage to stand up against the nonsense, you know, this entitled third party. But because they were so sensitive, not really understanding the journey, you know, not really feeling that great in themselves, felt like they were being untruthful, which to be honest they were. But they were still bewitched by, you know, you, because you really called to their soul. And now they're really understanding that truth and they're standing in that truth. So this is a really powerful shift, guys. I'm going to pull literally one more. I don't know which ones I want. I'm going to go with the Queen of the Moon Oracle. They want you to have faith. Okay, they want you to have faith. It's really important, guys. Trust. Trust that they are, wow, this is interesting. Trust that they are wanting to take care of you, but yeah, also hungering for you. Sexual energy is rife, guys, because they've really gone in and balanced themselves. And they're seeing you as the sovereign being. You know, you've taken care of yourself. You've given yourself that self-love. And they can see that you've accepted the situation. You've accepted that they're your twin flame and that you're in this powerful creation energy. And that really draws them in. Because they're seeing your power. And although they were resistant to this at one point, they have literally released that. They have released all resistance. It's gone. So the masculines in this collective group, they are on fire. Because they've done the self-reflection. Realised where they've messed up, I'm hearing. And now it's making them want to set boundaries in their own life in relation to people that are not connected to them that much anymore. People that they've cut off, people that they've had to say, look, you know, I've realised I had my focus on the wrong thing and I don't want this kind of drama, this kind of nonsense in my life. And they've really stepped up to the plate, taking action. So guys, that's your reading. I hope it resonates with you and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.